It says it's a very bad connection.
Maybe because of the lighting.
Yeah, it could be because of the line.
All
Alright, my friends. Let's see if people get on.
Yeah, give it a chance.
The ride home. There's Michael G in the back. Giving those bad boys. That's right. So we're on a ride home from the gig from Naples. I almost said Naples, Illinois. It's because it sounds so much closer to Naperville. I'm like, what the hell, man? It's Naples, Florida. So we'll wait and see if anyone gets on, if anyone's got any questions. If not, that's okay. I mean, it's late. People partied up. We really appreciate it. I want to thank everyone that subscribes to our channel. It's really, really appreciate it. Obviously, I've said this before, the whole purpose of us having this channel is to show what the real gigs are like. It's a lot of fun, you know. We love it, everything that we do. And obviously, I cannot sing worth a crap, but Mike could kick ass at singing.
I can't sing worth a shit either.
No, you do a kick-ass job, man. Shit. You don't want to hear me sing. If I had to go up, Edith Bunker would kick my ass. That's how bad it is.
It's all about the fun.
It's all about the fun. That's right. It's all about the fun. Some people say it's all about the beer. Wasn't there a song, something like All About the Beer? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. So, well, obviously, this is what it's like driving at night. We're on...
late night.
Yeah, late night.
For us.
For us, it's late, yeah. Now, I remember back in the day, how about it, Mike? You'd come back like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, man.
Man, the sun would be coming up. People are going to work. You know, people, they have like real jobs, they'd say.
Yep. Yep.
But we had real jobs, too.
I got a real job.
Yep.
Nothing worse than getting home, getting to bed at 1 in the morning, and then having to wake back up at 5 so you can be at your work by 6.
Yeah, that sucks.
And then your truck breaks down on 75.
Oh, that's even worse, man. That's even worse. That's tough. It is definitely tough. You know, but you make the best of it.
When it becomes a job, you need to get out of it.
Right, right.
It should always be about fun.
It should always be about fun.
Even the late nights. Yes, it's late, but
yeah,
that's what it's all about. It'll be another 2 hours before I go to bed. I gotta wind down.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, it'd be tough. Like we do is during the school season, and get up 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I got to check in over at Great Day in Transportation. But it's a great job, man. That's why I did one video telling, you know, people out there, never be ashamed if you have to do a day job and support your music. No, man. Everything has changed in the music industry, so use everything to your advantage, you know. Don't, it's kind of shameful if you let yourself go to the poorhouse out in the street. Now, that's kind of messed up, you know.
Well, these days, it's hard to make a living at it.
It is.
Very hard.
It's very, very
hard. In our area alone, where Dave and I are, there is over 100 working bands at any given time. So just trying to get your foot in the door is a lot.
Yeah. You got to hit it hard.
Yep.
Yeah, it's, and then you get a lot of rejection, but that's part of the game. You got to play the game.
Yep, can't let your feelings get hurt.
Nope. Nope. Otherwise, forget it, man. Be crying like a baby, and no one's gonna care, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, we're on. I guess it's Interstate 75.
Yep.
And how far does this go? Wait a minute, because this will take us.
This goes all the way up north, all the way up to Ohio.
Yeah, all up to Ohio. Okay.
At least.
But then going south, doesn't it turn when we cross over Alligator Alley, Deb? Yep.
Alligator Alley turns into I-1.
Okay.
And then that takes you all the way down to Key West.
Nice.
Mile marker 0.
Wow. Mile marker 0. It is.
All the way at the point, there's a big cone, and it says mile marker 0 on it.
Wow.
It's kick-ass.
That's kick-ass. Yeah, one of these days, we're going to make our way down to Key West. You know.
I've been there once.
Yeah. How is it, Mike?
It was cool. I went with a band, my old band, and we stayed at a KOA campsite.
Nice.
And we had a tent, and had AC in the tent because it was August when we went, our last month. But we brought a boat down. We went fishing out in the Atlantic, and ended up spending one night down at Key West, and I got trashed. I don't drink, so you can imagine what it was like toting me everywhere.
Oh, man.
After 3 beers, they were leaning me up against posts going, wait here, we'll be right back.
Oh, crap.
We were going to one bar. This was a funny story. We were going to one bar, and it was nothing but stairs. It was all the way up on the roof of this building.
Oh.
I was trashed. I have no clue where we were. All I know is I spent a long time climbing stairs. We get up to the top, and the guys go, it's supposed to be a nude bar. So we walk in, and it's all guys. It's a sausage fest.
Oh.
So I had to walk my drunk ass all the way back down them stairs again.
Oh, my God. What the hell?
It was a nude bar, all right.
You didn't want to see that, man. Like, oh,
yeah,
dude.
some things you just can't unsee.
No. It's like brain damage for life. Oh, my God.
But we had a great time.
Wow.
Don't recommend August for a vacation down in the Keys.
Oh, it's got to be stifling, man.
It was. It was sweltering.
It's worse down there than it is up here, right?
Yeah, well, no, you have a lot of breeze off of the Atlantic or off the Gulf. So, you know, it's not terrible. It's still humid. It's still hot like it is here. But it was nice. It was nice.
So how was the fishing?
Excellent. I caught a 5-foot nurse shark.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Did that put up a fight?
It really did. It did. And we brought it up to the boat, and we were able to get it unhooked and set it free.
Wow.
But it was picking up stuff in the flats.
Really?
And hit my bait.
Wow.
It was great. We got a hold of a tarpon while we were out. We did some trolling with the boat.
Oh, wow.
Threw some bait out the back and caught a tarpon and then lost it around one of the buoys.
You see like great white sharks swimming around or anything?
No, but me and a buddy went snorkeling while we were out there. We went underneath this lighthouse. And coming up underneath the lighthouse, there was a couple of barracuda with their teeth showing. We were like, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here, man.
We're done.
We're done.
But it was cool. It was very cool. We went on some reefs. And they have out in the Atlantic side, they have a reef that's all marked off. You cannot boat over it. You cannot throw an anchor.
Oh, really?
They have buoys out there that you can actually tie up to if you wish to do snorkeling.
Oh, wow.
And you cannot bring a boat over top of the reef.
Okay.
It was really cool.
Now, how clear is that water?
Crystal.
Oh, man.
It's like picking up a bottled water.
Wow.
Right through. It's gorgeous. You could see 30 feet.
Holy crap.
We would throw the anchor out to anchor to go fishing, and 3 or 4 times we tried to swim down to the anchor and couldn't.
Wow.
Because you can see it right there. It's like, it's right there.
Holy shit, man. Now, did you have the air tanks or just...
No, just snorkels.
The snorkels?
Yep. Yeah, we'd get about 12, 15 feet, and my ears would start to pop.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's you know, I still have to get used to the fact that whenever I see water, it's not Lake Michigan. You know, this is part of the ocean, the Gulf, and it's just, man, it is so kick-ass down here.
Between rip tides and the sandbars changing, and boating is very different down here than it is being up on a lake up north.
Wow.
You know, lake's deep all the time, everywhere.
Yep.
You can drive along down here. You can be in 10 feet of water, and then all of a sudden you're in 2 feet of water.
Wow. See, that's what's messed
stay in the
up.
channels.
I don't know if you've seen this, Mike. You know when you cross that bridge on 31?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever noticed there's that sailboat that's kind of tipped to the side? It's, what is that, man? I mean,
It's just an abandoned boat.
just abandoned boat.
Yep.
How long has it been like that? Do you know of?
Since at least Hurricane Irma.
Okay. Okay, maybe that's what.
But
Yeah.
if you go down to Fort Myers Beach and go over the Fort Myers Beach Bridge,
Yeah.
there's boats everywhere, and they've been there for years.
Wow.
And the state just hasn't come and cleaned them all up.
Yeah, it just takes a while.
But it's considered international water, and people anchor out there so they don't have to pay taxes.
Isn't that something?
They
Yeah.
live on their boats?
Yep.
Oh.
They bring a dinghy back and forth from the boat to the shore, do their grocery shopping, whatever they do, work, and then come back to their dinghy and go to their boat.
Wow.
How cool is that?
That is cool.
Rent-free, tax-free.
Yeah. Rent-free, tax-free. Oh, shit. Yeah. That's, it's a different world down here, but man, is it nice.
It is.
Especially in the wintertime. Oh, shit, man. Fucking winter's great.
How do they escape the hurricanes, especially if the hurricane's coming up the coast?
They go up into a canal,
Oh.
or they will plan ahead and they will leave and they will go to the other coast. Because
okay.
the Caloosahatchee River takes you all the way to the other side.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shortcut.
Yep, the whole bottom part of Florida is an island. It's not acknowledged as that, but it is an island.
Oh, wow.
Because no matter what, you've got to cross a bridge to get from South Fort Myers to North Fort Myers.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to cross a bridge to get from, South Florida to the Lake Okeechobee.
Okay.
But yeah, the river goes all the way up to Lake O, and then it goes through to the other side.
Wow.
But we get all the runoff. That's why our water's so crappy here.
Oh.
Because the Army Corps of Engineers releases water all the time.
That's why.
Because the dike up there is weak. So instead of fixing it, let's just ruin our ecosystem.
That's.
Seriously?
Yep,
That's the answer?
that's the answer.
Jeez. How is that not found stupid? Engineers, too.
Yep.
How do you know?
There's the key word you just said, engineers.
Yep.
They are the worst thing that could ever happen to the human race.
Yep.
Engineers.
Hate to say it if there's any engineers listening, but
Yeah, I've had
when we were on the job site, we
Thank you.
someone just responded. I gotta put my glasses on. See?
It's a great show.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
This is a time for question and answer.
Yeah,
Any
so-
questions for Dave or Mike?
Ask away, man.
Ask away.
It is focused on me, but
Yeah.
right there's Dave.
Yeah, you don't get a chance really to talk with Mike too much, so we figure, hey, might as well put the Q&A up, But, and the thing is with the engineers, Mike, every time we'd be on a job site, let's go to the supply house, get something. And then we go to, bring it back to the job site, we go to use it. It would work in the perfect world, but it would never work out on a job site.
Right. Yeah, as long as their math works,
Yeah.
everything works.
Right.
But what they don't get is your math doesn't work in the field.
It doesn't, because the name of the game on the field is saving money.
Yep.
So, how I figured out how sizing a house, and this one old timer told me one time. He says, I'm going to tell you right now, if you we got more people. Hey, thanks a lot, R2, R3, thanks, Johnny Bean, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. So if you guys got any questions, just go ahead and fire away, man. How long have you guys been playing together? Oh, Johnny Bean, how long have we been playing together, man?
Since October.
Yeah, since October of 2017.
November, December,
Oh, yeah.
February, March, April, May.
Wow, thank you so much, man.
8 months.
Yeah, 8 months.
8 months.
8 months. And
I'm not pregnant yet.
you're not pregnant yet. Look at that. Broken condom didn't break yet. Oh, shit. But, yeah, man. It's the same thing with, it's the same thing like I say with music. Oh, yeah. Guy looks like a thumbs up or something, yep. Right on, guys. Sound great. How many songs do you guys know together? How big is our set list?
Our set list is actually 44 songs right now, but every time we get together, we try to add some new stuff to keep things fresh. You got to keep it fresh all the time.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, it's a pickle. Hey, thanks, Johnny Bean. It's a pickle. Oh, shit. Yeah, we try to have fun, guys, and just try to share what this part of gigging it is, how it is and things of that nature. And, you got some good times, got some bad times there, but you all try to have fun, Ah, you like that? Oh, man. Yeah, this guy R2R3, he still lives in Chicago.
Okay.
And his name R2R3 is R2R3 locking nut because of the locking nut on our guitars. These locking trems.
All right.
And he's very knowledgeable. On one of the live chats, he was showing some of his guitars. He's got a kick-ass Jackson that even the name Jackson is like an Avalon Pearl and that. Nice guitar, man. Oh, shit. I think it's the Kelly model, which is like an Explorer shape. And it is the Marty Friedman model. And just such a kick-ass looking guitar, man. But yeah, he gave me some good tips when I was putting the extra spring on the back of the Ibanez. Because I almost forgot that there's different tensions, yeah. Yeah, no problem, R2. You got it, man. That's a kick-ass guitar you got. All your stuff you guys kick-ass, because I think he's got a Charvel, like a natural wood finish, kind of dark with natural.
Charvel's a good guitar.
Oh yeah, Charvel, yeah, those are kick-ass, man.
I don't know anything about guitars. I don't play instruments.
Well, you know what you said? Was it the West Tone? That West Tone bass?
Well, I had a West Tone bass when I was a kid, yeah.
I almost forgot about that.
Everything. I just don't play anything. I've had drum lessons, guitar lessons, piano lessons, but I don't play a one.
Wow.
Singing was always my easy go-to.
Yeah, see? For me, it's just been the guitar because I can't sing worth a crap.
I have spent so many years in high school chorus.
Yeah, see, that helps. That helps. Let's see.
I remember West Tone instruments.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember that. I almost forgot about till today when Mike had mentioned about, West Tone.
My bass was a white bass, white body, had a black neck with blue strings. It was badass.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And the black hardware, yeah.
Yep, black hardware.
Yeah.
White on the fretboard.
Yeah, man, we had, a lot of us that started, in the 70s and went through that whole phase, we had all kind of stuff. Hey, thanks, Johnny Bean. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a nice gear. Now, here's something. Okay, I know Fender came out with some new effect pedals. Okay, but back in I want to say it was 1983, Fender did release a couple of effect pedals because I had it was a white pedal, a parametric EQ, and it was a combination of plastic and a little bit of metal. And I don't remember how many other pedals they had, but they were coming out with a line of pedals. And at that same time, MXR was going through some changes. So they went from their boxes that we know now, which is our all reissue, and then their Distortion Plus, and this is back like 83, 84, something like that, they went to a really wide metal pedal that was a stereo overdrive. It would be a wet output and a dry output. So you'd have if you drove one amplifier, that would get the overdrive. If you took the other output, went into another amp, it was like just flat clean. And the overdrive sound was pretty nice. And then they went through another change. Hey, Vintage Sounds. Hey, what's happening, man? Yeah, thanks, guys. Okay, are you in the limousine, Dave? No.
No, I am.
No,
I'm
he is. He's in the limousine.
I'm the one in the limousine.
Yeah.
The singer always gets.
The singer always gets the chauffeur. Yep.
Dave is just here for security.
Yeah, Dave's not here. Oh shit. But yeah, and then let's see. Yeah, I like that.
Like when I got in the car. Home, Jeeves.
Home, Jeeves. Ask Jeeves. Now it's just asked. Now it's like, who gives a crap? Yeah, lemon sign. Yeah. Yeah, man. So then, getting back to like the MXR pedals, then they came up with this idea because they were losing money. I mean, fast. They came out with this white pedal that was all plastic, even the bottom. Hey, what's happening, man? Yep. So even the bottom, the foot switch was plastic, and the thing would last a couple of times, and then after a while, you hear this because it was just crap. It was just falling apart. So, but yeah, I mean, the technology we have now, and yeah, we're a duo, and we do the backing tracks because it's a lot easier. But you know, the people were using backing tracks, Mike, for years, man. Years.
Yeah.
If you look at all of the American Bandstand that was on the 70s and probably even the 60s, they were all using the backing tracks. And you didn't realize it until you'd watch, and then you notice they're doing a fade out. And if you play soft, you could do a fade out, but the drummer's still playing, and the drummer's fading out. And it was not an electronic drum kit, so how is he fading out, you know? Because they were just playing along with the tracks.
I don't have a problem doing the backing tracks.
I don't
I like
either.
it because it's number one. It's consistent.
Yep.
I've constantly got a consistent beat.
Yeah.
I've been in many of bands, and you get the drummer that's doing one thing, you get the bass player that's doing something else, and it can be very monotonous. I'm always turning my head, going, "What the hell are we doing?" But you know, I like the back tracks because it's consistent. It makes it playing a lot easier.
Yeah, it does. Now, both Mike and myself, we come from, you know, playing in different bands. And Deb, and my wife Deb, she played keyboards in one of my bands, Legend. And here's the thing, I mean, we love playing with live musicians. Nothing will ever replace that. Nothing will ever replace that. But here's the problem, as we all know, that everything is, the whole scene has changed, and half these people are having a hard time, you know, paying people.
And venues are smaller than what they used to do.
Yeah.
You know, nobody opens up a big bar anymore.
No.
It's always a little strip mall or something like that. Somebody throws a bar in there, and you might have a 4 foot by 4 foot square to play in.
Yeah, that's it.
I was traveling around with a 5-piece, and it was awfully hard to find gigs for a 5-piece. And nobody wanted to pay a 5-piece. I was making, there were nights that we were splitting $300 between 5 of us.
And that's the reality, and that's what sucks. You know?
What's ADJ?
ADD, no. Yeah.
I got ADD.
Yeah, it's a totally different world, and we just...
DJ.
Oh, DJ.
Oh,
yeah.
DJ.
Yeah, hey, DJ. Everyone has a DJ. Yeah, DJ. We're still getting used to all this technology, guys, so I apologize. Holy crap. Yeah. But it's a different world. But you know what? We just do the best with what we have and say, hell with it. We're going to have a good time, you know? And none of it is to discourage people from playing in a band. No, go for it, man, you know? But if you can't, then do what you can do. It's all about enjoying yourself.
There's a lot of great bands out there, and if you have the time and you want to make yourselves great, go for it.
Go for it, yeah.
You know, for what we do, it's perfect.
Yeah. When I was doing the Guitar Heroes, and we still have all the ads for that, you know, and it was a guitar show. Actually, we started doing like guitar clinics, remember that? And we started doing the backing track. So we said, hey, because the band we were having issues with the vocalist, and then we have issues with the singer, I mean the drummer and that. And you know, a lot of times it's work issues and things of that nature. So they were all good people. I mean, man, I hope the best for them. And that, but see, this is what happens. You get older, then things no one wants to pay, and everyone's got bills to pay. What's happening, folks? His name is J.C. Smith. What's happening, man?
We're answering questions on our ride home.
We're answering questions on the ride home, my friends. And we thank everyone that has subscribed. We really appreciate it. This is such a great platform.
This is cool. This is really cool.
Yeah, this is great. So, so if the place is half empty or mostly empty, well, a lot of you guys are watching, so, it's a great time.
It's still a great show.
Yeah. And it's great even for the people that are there, because sometimes it looks like they're not paying attention, but really they are,
They're paying attention more than you think.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Killer show tonight.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. So
it's a lot of fun doing it.
Oh yeah. It's really cool because Mike and I, we can just play right off of each other. We don't have a set list. We have songs.
Yeah.
But it's not like, okay, we're gonna start with this song and say no, because everything changes.
Yeah. Every night's different. It all depends on what I feel from the crowd. If I feel a good vibe from the crowd, I'll start off with something heavy. If I don't feel that good vibe, we'll start off with something slow, stay with some dinner music type stuff.
Yeah. JJ House of Jams. What's happening, JJ? Now, JJ is from England, and he was on the road. I've seen a couple of your videos, your roadshow videos, man. Those are awesome. You guys are having a blast, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Yeah, he's our singer, Michael G. The great Michael G.
I don't know about the great part, but...
Oh, yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
Hey. That's it, man. Yeah, so... Yeah, down here in Southwest Florida, it is really cool. Hey, Michael G, yep.
What's happening?
Now, JJ has, I think it's a 68 Les Paul Custom, Gibson Les Paul Custom Black Beauty. Yeah, there's a kick-ass guitar, man. Yeah.
I use a Shure SM58.
Yep.
Corded mic. Keeps a nice warm sound.
And reliable.
Hell yeah.
Man.
68, hell yeah.
The Shure mics, how about it, Deb?
Yeah.
I mean, even like when I was in this top 40 band, we were gigging like we would do 5 nights a week. No, we would do 5 to 6 nights a week, 5 to 6 sets a night, man. These people would work us like dogs. And Archie had that, he would have the SM58 and then the 57s. And I remember a time he'd be dropping them all over the place, plug them in, they're still going.
They take abuse.
They take
a lot
man.
of abuse. They are a great mic, just a general mic. They've got great sound. I could go out and spend thousands of dollars on a fantastic mic, and I still probably wouldn't get any better sound than I get out of that 58.
Yeah, see? And it's reliable. And then especially when you do like these club gigs, you gotta, make sure.
Well, and you got the drunk people that are always following around, dancing around you, knocking your crap
Road
over.
warriors, yeah. Oh, man, how about it, Mike? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
They come out of the woodwork. And then they want to get up on stage and they want to sing with us.
Yes, of course they want to sing. Everybody's got to be a rock star at the end of the night.
And they know about all the megahertz. And I said, Hertz, if it hurts, why are you driving it? Hertz rental,
You're hurting me.
You're hurting me, man. But
I do wish to get into a real nice cordless mic. Dave gets to walk around and get real close to everybody with his cordless guitar.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck on a leash.
Stuck on the leash, yeah. Well, we do have a couple of Sennheiser wireless guitar systems, but yeah.
Oh,
for the guitar. Plus, you got that wireless for the mic, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta keep remembering that. Sorry, Mike, I gotta keep remembering.
That's all right.
But what I've been using is the Line 6. I think it's the G10 wireless guitar. It's a real inexpensive. It's like their cheapest one, but it works for what we're doing. And That's what makes it so great. There is something pretty magical about less expensive gear. At least when you're doing anything outdoors and if you're in high humidity and things like that, you don't have to worry so much. So when you see me throwing around the Blue Ibanez, I literally found that guitar in a dumpster. It was throwing some garbage out and there's 3 guitars in a dumpster, you know, like I couldn't believe it. So it's got a couple of things here and there, but you know what, when you're performing live, you don't have to worry that you're gonna, you know, damage something super expensive. That's why I'm real careful with my Les Paul, you know, the Gibson. Oh, the drunk guy trying to sing. Yeah, you remember that?
I remember that. That guy was terrific.
Oh.
That was the
skipper.
Oh, my
Gilligan's
God.
Island.
I've never laughed so hard in my life.
Oh. Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Robert Plant, eat your heart out.
It sounded like a whale call.
It did. Like, dude. And you know what? I think he knew he was bad and having a dude didn't give a shit. He was having a good time. You know, that's what's so kick-ass. Yep. Oh shit, you know. So yeah, and we're on Pine Island. No, not Pine. We're on the Palm Beach Road.
You guys think that story was funny? I was back in a band, early 2000s, and we were playing this one bar, and it is a total dive. I mean, this bar has got it. Anyway, it's probably the same carpeting on the floor since the 60s. That's how bad this place is. All right,
the stains and all.
Stains and all. So the band's up, we're jamming, everybody's full on the dance floor. This lady falls down, lands right on her butt. Her teeth fly out of her mouth, okay? She's running around trying to pick them up. People are kicking them around. It is terrific. I have never had so much fun the nights that I was out gigging.
The open mic? The cheeseburger.
Oh, I don't know.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
So I'm sure you guys out there on YouTube got some stories to tell too.
Oh, there's all kinds, man. All kinds.
Holy crap.
Dark inside. I saw somebody.
Well, there's a light on there. They might be.
Yeah, we're going through a Wendy's drive-through.
My tradition is to have a cheeseburger after a gig.
That's it, man.
If they're open, I want 2 double stacks, no pickle, no onion.
That's just when you start messing with them, man.
Hello.
Yeah, you go through the drive-through.
Hello.
One time I was going to bring the school bus right through the McDonald's drive-through. The kids just say, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Yep, they're closed.
And then I was going to call my friend come out to deliver pizzas. All the high school kids, yeah, Dave, yeah, Dave. My friend was out of bounds, though.
Second window, if they're still open.
I thought they were open up late.
They're,
No, they're closed.
The manager's...
we're going to boycott Wendy's.
Yeah, that's right.
They're closed.
The manager's pocketing the money. It says,
She's
damn.
hiding. She was standing there. I saw her from
It's
Look at
not
that.
even
She
1
ducked.
o'clock yet, and they're closed.
Maybe they're doing the nasty in there. They want to get busted. Look, yeah, just...
Yeah, turn your shit off.
Yeah. Right?
Damn it. Tease.
We can cut through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I mean, you know, teeth were kicking and teeth are flying and fingers are going and everything else, and
Fingers are going down. It was funny. It was really a good night.
now they turn the light off. Yeah, look at this. They seen us coming through. They're like, oh shit. Prosthetics, yeah.
One gig now.
Oops, there goes a leg.
Yep.
Someone's arm.
Holy crap.
Hey, they're rolling that. That must have been that lady, you know, the headless lady.
Yeah, this lady at Ozfest. Oh shit.
Or that
Thanks,
had on
man.
that program.
Yeah.
Says, hey, Dave, Deb. Mike, great show tonight.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, Jim Geetrid, yeah. Now, Jim, he lives in, I want to say Louisiana, Jim? Gotta take you out.
Come on.
Yep. Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
We didn't get enough. Okay, yeah.
Right here.
Right here. So the next time we're there, I'm gonna play your song again, Jim. Destiny. That was badass. That was fucking rocking, man. Remind me back of the day, you know, put the pedal to the metal and just crank it. But we have a good time doing what we do, you know. The diversity, it helps me out. I also as a guitarist, because I don't have to feel like I gotta always play a million miles a minute, you know.
Well, and I've been wanting to do country for years and I couldn't find a band that would do it. And so when we came across you, it was like, oh, I've been wanting to do some of these songs for so long.
And you know, to me, whether if you any type of band or duo, you compromise and you work together. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Otherwise,
We'll try to.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going.
It's going to have 2 vehicles in the front. My truck will be in the driveway.
So, but yeah, we really appreciate this, guys, because you know everything, all your support on YouTube, it's just, it just opens up just the whole platform. And any musician that wants to get out there gigging, and for let's say if they can't, man, just set up your stuff like Jim Geecher does or set up in the basement and just, man, put on your concerts there, man. Shit, we'll watch. Okay.
My chauffeur has dropped me off now, so guys, it was great having you. Thanks for showing up on the YouTube page. You guys have a great night.
All right, so you
Awesome.
Hold mic and load.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll hold this way.
Okay. Yeah. This is the most.
People can see.
They get to see. Yeah, they get to see. I'm sure they all know. These are all guitar players up on there.
Notice I've got very limited crap. All this stuff is theirs.
Yeah. So this one I wish I played the harmonica. Stick it in my shirt pocket.
I fake it.
That's it.
Good night, guys.
All right, Mike.
Good night, bro.
You got it, brother. Have a great night, bud. Okay.
Good night, Mike.
Now I gotta buckle up. Click it or ticket, right?
Click it or ticket.
So yeah, guys, this is just really, really cool. See you, Mike. Yeah, he said bye, guys. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So yeah, we appreciate you folks letting us see. Yeah, absolutely, man. I think what's really cool about doing this. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. What the hell? You know, you gotta enjoy life, because here's the thing. When I was younger, practicing all my technique, you know, you want to be the perfectionist and practice as perfect as possible. And also studying classical guitar, you know, it's a totally different world than that. But when you get out in the real world, you start realizing that, hey, the world is not perfect and there's these variables. And no matter how perfect you get it, there's always going to be something. You know, I said this before, that when it's humid, you know, real humid, sometimes your fingers stick to the strings, they stick here, they stick there, or you just simply have a brain fart, and it happens, man, you know. So it's kind of good that people get to see this, so they don't feel like they're the only ones, or they feel alone or whatever. And you know, and I personally, I don't take anything personal if someone's got something to say, and it's always pointers and things of that nature that could help each other, you know. So life's too short to take things like that. I gotta put this thing here, but yeah. So basically, this is, you know, well, you're not gonna be able to see. I mean, except it's dark, you know. Down here, some of the roads are pretty narrow, and there's certain areas there's absolutely no lights. So, you know, when the school season was on, and we'd be driving early in the morning, you know, because it's a great part-time job. It helps supplement the income, and you know, if you got a perfect driving record, you'll be able to drive the school bus. And I know some people think school bus, dude. I'm telling you, man. If you're a musician, you got a clean driving record, you got a clean background check and everything. It's a perfect job, because you could just drive in the morning and you could do your shows in the afternoon and at night, you know, and still make money. But down here, we get what's called swamp fog. And it's like, holy crap, is it foggy down there? Then some of the roads have no lights. Like if I turn it, everything that you see is dark. You know, there's roads back there. Oh. Yeah. How about the power when you're trying to deep fryer? Yeah, it's something else, man. And then when we get to hurricanes, oh shit. We just got down here, and then in July, and then Hurricane Irma came, and man, there was a big one. That was a big one, but luckily nothing happened to our house or anything. So thank God for that, because holy crap, that was an eye opener. But yeah, there is definitely the places down here in Florida. It's so weird for me to have a bar pay us and then call us, you know, because back up in Illinois we weren't getting that, you know. Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, no, and everyone, you know, they're popping up on a beer and they're drinking, sitting back and have a good time, and you know, just laughing and just watching it, and just, man, that's what it's all about, you know. And the cool thing is, by sitting at home and watching all this, you don't have to worry about, you know, for people who do like to drink and party, you don't have to worry about getting in trouble or getting a DUI or getting pulled over by the cops or anything like that, you know. And I tell you, as a lot of you know, if you have a CDL license, you get pulled over, man, you are screwed. And when we were in Colorado, I know it's legal, you know, to smoke weed and that, but I wouldn't do it, man. You got that CDL, and you know, and then you start getting these marks. And if you need to get a job, you know, now you can't, because depending on how they, you know, each town is different, but they look at that record and it's like, oh man, you got busted because, you know, driving under the influence, and now you're screwed. So that's what's nice about YouTube. You can sit home and do what you want. You don't have to worry, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, Mike and I have been doing this together now since October, and there are times we could get together and rehearse, and there are times we can't. So he'll give me a call, or he'll text me, you know, go over these songs, and I'll, you know, pull them up on YouTube and work on the chord progressions and that, and then we'll just do it. And even though we'll use the backing tracks, there are times we don't, and which is kind of more magical, which we've talked about, you know, having like two different like versions of all these songs. So if we have to do it just raw acoustically, we can, you know. I'm sure you guys had saw the setup I have. Real simple stuff. It's not expensive. It works great. The Digitech RP series, they have that bass patch that's in there. When I have to do any live looping, man, it really fills up gaps when I need to. Now, on my steel string acoustic, my Breedlove, I got the Roland pickup on there. So I'm right now using the GR55 and run that into the Digitech Jamman stereo. And which is really cool with that. I mean, you could just kind of orchestrate a really big sound. And so Mike and I were talking about taking some of these songs and just stripping them down in the raw, you know, and doing it like that. And okay, so part of the reason why I do that, you know, we'll do like 3 sets, sometimes 4 sets, and you know, no matter how good I'll ever get on just playing the acoustic guitar, it's still just one-dimensional sound, you know. So by having all these different effects, it adds color to it and a little bit of variety, because otherwise, after a while, you kind of go, could lose you, you know, no matter how good a guitar player is. It's like, okay, I got to listen to something else, man. You could just kind of go stir crazy, you know. I do know that Electro Harmonics has. Oh, you're still using it? Oh, the VG88. Oh, yeah. That is, I think that unit started a lot of the VG88 has a patch in there that sounds like a Les Paul through a Marshall stack. Basically, you get a good distorted sound. And actually, Al Di Meola has been using that, man, for, you know, long time. And I got a couple of the live DVDs where he's using that, and he gets such a killer sound, distorted sound out of his acoustic, you know. And then, of course, that extra really thick bass sound, so, which is really cool. Yeah, Roland products are great, man. You know, you can't beat them. See, here's the deal. Roland, Boss Roland, and Digitech, DOD, they were the pedals back in the day, of course, with MXR. I only own a 12-string acoustic. You know, I actually won R2, R3. I've got an Ibanez 12-string with the cutaway and really super low action. It's the Exotic Woods series, which I think the woods are really laminate, you know. But that's okay. It just has a really good sound. But yeah, playing a 12-string is definitely different, because when you do single lines, you know, the pick has got to hit 2 strings instead of 1. Which a lot of your lutes, this kind of opens up this conversation. When I was playing at the Bristol Renaissance Fair, Dan Marquette, who plays like a modern lute, and the strings are a double corset, what they call. Oh yeah, Jim Geachard, yeah, I love the Roland and yeah, the Boss products. Yeah, man, you can't go wrong with their stuff, man. And what I do like about them, well, they got the advantage over Digitech is you can run their products on batteries, except the guitar synths you can't run on batteries. And the VG88, I don't think you can run on batteries. Hey, Zach, how are you, man? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining, man. This is the ride home from the gig. And we figured we'd stream it live, you know? But I've had people ask me, when I would talk with my friends back in Chicago, they would ask me, they would say, Dave, what is your obsession with battery-powered gear? And I would tell them, when we would do these wedding gigs, you're in a spot that's exclusive, you know, because they want to be, let's say, on a beach or in a forest, you know, and they want all this nature background. There are times there's no power. So guess what? The battery-powered stuff. Now, we do have a Carvin StageMate that runs on one of those, not like a motorcycle battery, but it's a bigger, like a battery cell. And the thing sounds great. But now here's the problem. We were doing a wedding and the battery crapped out. And we were like, oh crap. And it literally crapped out when the bride was walking down her aisle, and she had a very long aisle to walk down. Remember that, Deb?
Yeah.
We got very lucky because the wind was blowing from behind, and it actually threw the sound so they could hear, and we were able to make it. So I looked at Deb. I says, "Crap, we gotta come up with a better solution, because, you know, this battery we cannot buy anywhere. With the Boss products." And Boston Roland powered speakers, they'll run on AA batteries, and you could buy AA batteries anywhere. So let's say if you could do any busking, boom. I know they're let's see, it is the Roland Street Mate or something like that. It'll run on batteries, and the newest one will run like 50 watts. And you'll get like 6 or 7 hours on this thing, and you could be out there playing, and it sounds kick-ass. The same lead channel that is in this battery-powered Street, Fax, I think it's called, is the exact same lead channel that they have in the Katanas. Or if it's not, it's dangerously close. Because I plugged into a 50-watt Boss Katana, and I was just blown away how that thing sounded. But the lead channel was identical, at least to my ears, as on the Street battery power thing. And now this opens up another conversation with busking. I seen this program. They're doing a live program on a documentary on street performers. Showman Blues, hey, what's happening? Well, thank you so much, my friend. And yeah, whenever you could make it out, don't worry about it, man. We don't hold anyone to it. You know what I mean? We just really appreciate that you're able to still get on YouTube. And it'll be an honor meeting you in person, man. Yeah, it was kind of a tough show because earlier I woke up this morning, man, and my whole equilibrium was off, and I'm like, what the hell's going on, man? You know. Thank you. So yeah, okay, you'll be there next week. No problem. Yeah, you got it, my friend. It'll be an honor meeting you. It'll be a total honor meeting you in person, man. Be kick ass. Then maybe I'll bring out a couple of other guitars, you know. Maybe I could bring out the Gibson as well as the Lawsuit guitar. But what I was saying about this busking, so I see this program, a documentary on busking, and I thought for sure I saw an interview with the one guy, because they were going all over the place, all over the world, interviewing people that busk. And this guy made this comment that I thought was really interesting. He says, you know, people think that busking is a bunch of beggars out there playing. He says, but really we're musicians that want to take our music to the public. And he said he's been having a hard time getting in the clubs and the pubs. So he said, oh yeah, we want pics, showman. Yeah, you got it, buddy. So he said about busking, when you go out to busk, you'll never have to worry. Yeah, busking is great, man, because here's the deal. When you go out and busk, you'll never have to worry about waiting for a phone call for a club owner to hire you to play at his pub. You can just say, screw these people. I'll just go out there and play. If someone wants a tip, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine, no problem. I'm taking my music directly to the people. I'm bypassing the middleman and saying, screw it, don't have to worry about it. Now, some places you'll need to get the license, but once you got the license, you set up shop, and boom, you play what you want, when you want. That's right, Showman Blues, you play what you want, when you want. You don't have to worry about anything. And then you start drawing a crowd, and if they start paying you, sometimes you can make more tips busking out in the street than you can playing in the bar. So why rack your brains, you know, going to these places and asking, you know, are you accepting submissions to play? And then some of these people say, oh, I don't know, or maybe, or we don't know you, or we'll call you, and then you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait. Screw that, go out there and play. You know? I never look down on anybody. I never want to do that, because I'm not better than anybody. And I just love to play, and I could see when a person has passion. I don't care if they're out in the street. I could tell, you could see the passion. And to me, that's what makes a great musician, a great performer, a great artist, or whatever, because they're passionate about what they do, you know? Yeah, it's a tough to make a living. Yeah, Showman, as a musician, you're right, because you live in Naples. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said you live in Naples, so I think you said you're a mile away from the Blue Monkey. So yeah, it is tough. It's tough everywhere, because here's the reality. The music industry is a saturated industry. And a lot of people, it's been like that for a long time, you know. But it's gotten more and more saturated, so it makes it tougher and tougher. So when people are trying to get these contracts and these gigs, now I really hope the best for them. I never hope anything bad, but I hope they're able to way to, yeah, I have friends who are, yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. Well, this is what I had heard. Down in Cape Coral, one of the places that I still got to give the guy a call. There's a place called, it's not the Naughty Parrot, it's the Naughty Mermaid at the Westin. And this guy said that, yeah, John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin hangs out down here because his mom lives in Cape Coral. I guess Steve Miller from the Steve Miller Band comes down here. The guy from the Planters sings at one of these places regularly. So yeah, and I know Brian Johnson from AC/DC hangs out down here in Fort Myers. So I mean, there's a lot of people come on down here, you know, because the weather's so nice, and then they want to get away from it all too, you know. But yeah, the busking is really cool. It's a good opportunity to take your music out. That's what I was doing when I was playing at the Bristol Renaissance Fair. Only because we'd get all these contract gigs come in, and if I was a set act at the Bristol Renaissance Fair, then I would have to bypass my gigs. Oh, have you ever played in the Keys? No, we haven't played in the Keys yet, but we are looking to go down there to visit because we're not far from the Keys. So we want to go down there and check that out. we did play in Miami, and we played in Delray Beach.
Yeah.
And of course,
Tampa,
St. Pete.
Island.
Yeah, and we Treasure Island. Yeah. We played at also the college in St. Petersburg. And when we were still living in Illinois, we done shows in Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Canada, Tennessee, Michigan. Oh, a lot. Yeah, Michigan, Minnesota. Oh my God, yeah. We used to play at the Taste of Wisconsin in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and I know when we left, they was, the lady that does the booking, she said, Dave, we're gonna miss you. She said, because you're so easy to work with, and I told her, I said, I try to be easy to work with because there's there's nothing worse than trying to be egotistical and big-headed and that. Screw that, The only thing that will ever irritate me is the bias that when these people are so unfair, and that's not just to me, it's to all the musicians, When I see people that are good people, they're great players, and they're having a hard time getting a gig because the person doesn't know, should I hire them or what should I do? Fucking hire them, man. It's not rocket science. It's not brain surgery. It's a simple yes or no. You give a person an opportunity. You listen to them. If I was a club owner, sorry about shaking the camera, guys. If I was a club owner, I'd put all my bias aside. When I was teaching, yeah, no red M&Ms. I hear you, man. Yep. When I was teaching, there's certain style of music that is not my forte. But if one of my students came in and that's what they liked, I dummy up and keep my opinions to myself. Why am I going to rain on somebody's parade? That doesn't make any sense, And I had a lot of really good students, man. Actually, all my students were great. I actually learned from a lot of my students, Oh, sorry, I'm trying to give a key to our... We live in a little gated community here. Nothing really super special, but we like it, It's our new life down here,
Turn the camera on, show them the gate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The gates of Babylon. The gates to Buccaneer Estates. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm going to flip the camera slowly so no one gets motion sickness. But we really appreciate this, guys. I think Michael B. was trying to get this jam session going. And, he said that he's going to put some videos on the how-to, get on the, I guess, like a live YouTube jam session, which I think is great, man. Because there's so many YouTube players, man. Holy crap. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you. Yeah, hey, Jim Geecher, thank you, man. We really appreciate it. So, yeah, guys, we're almost at our house, and we got to unload and then try to wind down. So, we really appreciate you guys tuning in. We think you guys are absolutely the best. You totally kick ass. You totally rock. So, yeah, thank you so much, Jim. Thank you. And Sean, Showman Blues, we'll see you next week. And everyone, JJ Smith, JJ House of Jams, Zach Dong, thank you so much, guys. You guys are totally awesome. Yeah, Johnny Bean, thank you so much, man. Yeah, we love listening to what you guys talk about and what you guys got, man. It is so kick-ass. You got a JJ House of Jams, totally awesome. Until next time, my friends, we'll do a live stream next Saturday. We'll do our 1 o'clock afternoon show. I apologize about this earlier, But R2, R3, take care. Vintage Guitars, thank you so much, man. Nice talking with you. Nice meeting you. And we will see you next time, guys. You guys take care. Have a great night, and God bless. You take care now. Bye-bye.